using open source data, are we able to see who did what to whom and when?
And having a powerful tool that can allow us to speedily understand trends of violence, which is literally what the team I coordinate does.
So the only way really of being able to understand when do we see restraint is by tracking a pattern of violence over time. And then as we have peaks and troughs, we ought to be able to then interrogate, well, what was the origin of that, of the drop in violence? And then we can interrogate it further and say, well, maybe it was the rainy season, maybe there was a reason that this armed group did not do this, and maybe, possibly, if we look back in the archives and say, what was the ICRC talking to this group about in terms of their behaviour, we might be able to start to put together a little bit more evidence of our impacts on armed group behaviour.
So the methods that we focused on are methods that basically rely on large language models, so large database-driven representations of language, which are much more flexible and robust to the various ways that wordings can be used to express events that happened.
Our project is about classifying text data to find the event types, so the violent event types could be looting, could be kidnapping, who is the perpetrator, what we call also the actor, and who is the target of these events, so that we can see, for example, if civilians are more targeted in certain areas, or women, etc.
The potential is great because it's very difficult to access certain regions, it's very difficult to conduct surveys on the ground, and so data science can help in this data gathering phase.
It can help us identify where there are the greatest needs, where people are most at risk. And that's where we are going to concentrate our work and our resources.
And this is a bit the power of data science, that you can use techniques which apparently they are made for some specific domain in other domains.
We have a lot of information that we can't analyze in due time. So having this automated way of classifying the information is a first step to understand what is happening.
We rely on publicly available data, which are in the form of text, and we try to classify then this event in a certain type of violence. Once we have done that, then we can monitor, we can measure the frequency of this violence, and we can see if there are patterns related to the increase of this violence in a certain area or the decrease of that.
Honestly, this is the kind of project that we like to carry out because we are conscious of the need of supporting humanitarian organizations. We've had very good results, so we are confident about our impact as well. And our only hope is that the ICRC will be able to integrate our results and make use of them in the best possible way. For a change, we are using our expertise in order to serve a partner that is doing such a valuable humanitarian kind of work.